All right, thank you, David. Well, the family of a man prosecutors say was killed in a hate crime is asking that the teenager charged with capital murder not get the death penalty.
James Anderson's sister sent a letter to the Hinds County District Attorney about the prosecution of Daryl Dedmon. 16 WAPT's Erin Kelly is live outside the Hinds County Detention Center where Dedmon is held tonight. She has reaction from his friends. Erin.
That's right, Stephanie and Darren. Of course, Daryl Dedmon being held in isolation here. We have a copy of the letter that James Anderson's sister sent to the district attorney. We also talked to two people who say they grew up with Dedmon, and they say while he does deserve to be punished, he doesn't deserve to die. Now, other people say while they respect the family's decision, they don't agree with it. The people who grew up with 18-year-old Daryl Dedmon say they never thought he'd be accused of what prosecutors are calling a deadly hate crime.
I grew up with him. I mean, yeah, I know what he did wasn't right, but that's not the Daryl I knew growing up. I don't know what happened.
Dedmon is charged with capital murder after the district attorney says he ran over 49-year-old James Anderson outside the Metro Inn on Ellis Avenue back in June. Now, Anderson's family says they don't want the Brandon teen to face the death penalty.
The victim's wishes is something that we definitely would like to honor. And so if the family does not wish to pursue the death penalty, that's something that we take into consideration very, very heavily.
In a letter to Smith, Anderson's sister, Barbara Anderson Young, writes, quote, "Those responsible for James's death not only ended the life of a talented and wonderful man, they have also caused our family unspeakable pain and grief. But our loss will not be lessened by the state taking the life of another." Ryan Edwards used to hang out with Dedmon outside this Sonic in Brandon. He says Dedmon should be punished, but he agrees with Anderson's family.
It's not an eye for an eye anymore. It's nobody deserves, hey, if you kill, die. I mean, yeah, more than a slap on the wrist, but nobody deserves to die.
Over in Jackson, Goldie Watson remembers how he felt when he saw the video of the alleged hate crime.
Oh, man, everybody was upset about that. I mean, we really couldn't think it happened this time. It's, 2011, we thought all that was over and done with.
He says he respects the family's decision, though he doesn't agree with it.
That's his family, so I can understand that. And so, that she want to do that, let her do it. That's in her heart, so let her do it. It's in her heart. Me, stick them real fast. In fact, let me stick them.
Now, the DA says that joint investigation is still underway. No clue yet when this will go before a grand jury. Live in Jackson, Erin Kelly, 16 WAPT News.
Well, Erin, you said the family doesn't want the death penalty. What about seeking life without parole in this case?
Well, they are seeking, according to the district attorney, they are seeking the maximum penalty, so that could be the case.
Okay. All right, Erin, thank you.
We're going to turn now to real-life Nancy Drew. Just 4 years old, Abby Dean helped police figure out who burglarized her home, leading them to point the finger at her babysitter as the prime suspect. Here's ABC's Neil Karlinski.
911. Hi, I need to report a burglary in process.
It sounds terrifying. A babysitter on the phone to police as she says two armed men forced their way in while she's watching the kids.
And what exactly did they say to you? They said that we need to get out before they hurt me and the children, and I just told the kids to run.
Were they inside the apartment?
Yes.
Okay, so they were inside?
They came through the back door and I was feeding the kids.
Okay, and so you ran out with the kids?
Yes.
Police say the babysitter had described the intruders as two armed black men, one who looked like the next-door neighbor. But little Abby set the record straight.
I did see the burglars come out from the back door.
The 4-year-old reported that one of the males had peach-colored skin and no one had dark skin. So when the babysitter was confronted with that, she admitted she'd made up the story.
On a vicious attack on a 4-year-old girl at a Walmart in San Jose. The woman arrested has now been charged with a hate crime. KPIX finds Linda Yee outside the courthouse. And Linda, investigators saying the woman clearly targeted the girl and her father?
Yes, that's what they are saying, Alan. In fact, they say the suspect used this iron tool, much like this iron tool you see that I'm holding, to attack that little girl and her father. And they say what makes this even more vicious is the fact that she went after them because of her race. It was a brief appearance in court. 20-year-old Maria Garate is accused of going into a Walmart on Tuesday to hunt down Asians.
She targeted the family because they were Asian, and that she attacked them, and that this is a premeditated, willful, deliberate act on her part.
A 4-year-old girl and her father were in this area of the Walmart when they said Garate came out of nowhere and started beating the child with a lug nut wrench.
This was every parent's worst nightmare.
The father jumped in but was also hit when he tried to stop the attack. Store security guards were able to tackle Garate to the ground. One store employee told KPIX Garate was screaming, "That little Asian B word deserved it." Garate is charged with attempted murder with premeditation, assault with a deadly weapon, and a hate crime. Prosecutors say if she is convicted, she faces life in prison. In the meantime, the judge says given the charges, she refused to give her any bail. She's going to be held without bail to her next court appearance. Reporting live in San Jose, Linda Yee, KPIX 5.
And Garate's due back in court next Friday.
Hi, how are you? You call? Huh? Did you call? Did I have to? I don't think I had to because I'm the police. Come back out there. Hey!
这段监控录像记录了去年夏天，几名芝加哥警员在严打按摩店色情服务时，对一名华裔女店主的执法过程。32岁的 Jessica 是已加入美国国籍的华裔移民，瘦弱的她被警察强行按住跪倒在地，并在顶嘴后被猛击头部。Jessica 的律师近日对芝加哥市警局提起联邦诉讼，指其行为是有种族歧视驱使的暴力执法，违反伊利诺伊州的仇恨犯罪法。芝加哥市警局发言人称，正在对此案进行调查，如果确有歧视，将对涉案警员予以适当惩罚。